Hello you, it's me, and trying out a new mic. Hope it sounds good, let me know. Also, I want to really thank all of my new subscribers. To know that I've gone over 500 means a heck of a lot to me, and just being able to read your comments and answer them, and it's been a lot of fun. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I'm really enjoying that. But now let's get on to something a little less enjoyable, which is Amberlynn Reid. I was blown away by the last video that she did, where she was showing, this is how I lost my cat. And she was so matter of fact about it. And you know what it did? It gave me O.J. Simpson vibes. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with O.J. Simpson, who has since passed away. But in the 90s, he was accused of unaliving two people, one of them being his wife. And he went through the courts. The evidence looked very clear. I watched most of the court case myself, but he was found not guilty. Okay. At some point you just got to accept that's the way it is, regardless of the evidence that might have shown otherwise. But after he was acquitted of this, he wrote a book, and the book was called something along the lines of If I Had Done It, meaning the unaliving of two people, one of them being his wife. And I can't tell you how sick and disgusting that was, to write a book about what would have happened if he had done it. How ridiculous is that? I can't find the words. It's just crazy. And Amber is giving off those same kind of vibes. Oh, well, this is how I did it. I went to the door, and then I opened it, and I thought I shut it, but I didn't. Who cares about how the cat got out at this point? What did you do? She said it was about 20 minutes before she realized that Rarity was gone. Okay. Did she run to the backyard? It's a closed-off backyard. Did she run into the backyard looking for her cat? Have Emily/Tommy looking around the house? Did they do that? Did she even look? All she did was, I cried and cried for all night and for days. Okay, but how is that helping you to find your kitty? I was looking on my phone because we had all these cameras. That's not looking for your cat. I mean, sure, that can be helpful, but why weren't you out looking for your cat? And then to post these other videos that you went to a concert. Who cares? Why are you thinking about a concert? And not only that, but the thing that really bothered me the most is when she came on and started crying about how she misses her cat. Just hysterical crying. Okay? And let me just say, it was hard to find the actual tears in her eyes during that time. But regardless, let's just say she was crying hysterically. Great. Okay? I would too. But would I think to pick up a camera or my phone and record me crying? No. That would not be my first thought. My first thought would be, holy cow, I need to go search constantly the area so I can find my cat. Ask all the neighbors, have you seen my cat? This is what my cat looks like. I would have pictures of my cat so they could see. Please let me know if you find my cat or if you see it. See her. No, that's not what she did. She went online and cried. It's like trying to prove she's such a good person and she loves her Rarity so much. But who does that? Who cries on camera to prove that they care about their cat instead of just going out looking for the cat? It baffles me. I have to be honest. It is baffling. I don't understand it. I would never do that. If I had a cat who had run out, first of all, I would know right away because I have 2 little kitties right now, and sometimes they try to get out the front door. So I follow them and I grab them and then I bring them back into the house. And it's that simple. I don't let them out of my sight. Now, I know that mistakes can happen. And that is a reasonable thing. It sucks. It sucks when something like that occurs, when you know that you have been irresponsible. But her way of showing how bad she feels about it is to show how bad she feels about it and cry, not go look for the cat. In 20 minutes, I still think the cat would have probably been in the yard or somewhere around the yard, very close by. Did she even go out to look at that point? I don't think so. She just said that Tommy and I looked around the house for a really long time. And then we went, and then we figured she was gone. It's like, you don't care. You wouldn't post up concert, where you're just so giddy and happy. You wouldn't post concert footage if you were thinking about your cat and looking for it. It's always about her. You notice even the language that she uses, where she says, I love Rarity, she was my life, and she was obsessed with me, she loved me. It's like, well, of course. Why do you have to say that? Why do you feel the need to prove that? Also, in this video where she's talking about how she lost her cat, the first thing she says is, oh, I just took a shower, so don't mind my hair. Who's looking at your hair? Who cares? Why are you showing how you lost your cat? What we want to know is, what have you been doing to find your cat? Which is nothing. I think she just wrote it off and that was done. I don't know. She's using poor Rarity as an excuse to cry on camera, for everyone to feel sorry for her. But does she even care? If I had been in that situation, I would be beside myself. I would be crying profusely. And I would be out every day looking for my cat, talking to neighbors, like I said, and putting up flyers. Sure, I do that too. Anything I could do to find my babies. Anything I could do. She didn't. Did she do any of that? And why does she feel the need to prove herself? Prove that she took a shower. Why do we care? We want to know about Rarity. We are all hoping that she is safe. But we all know there may be a chance that she's not. And she is so much like when Gracie was left out. Oh, but look, we got a new couch. Isn't the couch nice? Is that it? Oh, well, she probably found a better place. She's probably safe, and, someone else probably found her. Really? Who thinks like that? When she did that video where she was crying out loud, really crying, supposedly. First of all, in the beginning of her crying, I didn't even see tears. Toward the end, it looked like there was a few. But in the beginning of that video, toward the middle, I didn't see any tears. But I could be wrong. Maybe she was really crying. It could be. But I'm a person who is a very sensitive person. I cry pretty easily. I mean, I cried during the Garfield movie. The first one. I mean, I feel a lot. And I felt nothing in that video that she made. She's sitting there crying like crazy, supposedly. I felt nothing. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt nothing. I didn't shed a tear. That's very unlike me as a person. It just didn't come off as genuine. Now, maybe it could be. Maybe I'm completely wrong. And to me, I'd rather be wrong. Because honestly, to think that somebody is so callous like that bothers me a lot. But I just felt nothing. And wow. I hate admitting that, but it's true. I felt nothing. I don't think, well, it is my opinion, just my opinion, that her animals are props. I've heard that said a few times, but that's what they are. They're just props, to get sympathy. Oh, she's got animals. She must be a good person. She's not. She's not. And it bothers me a lot. I know a lot of people have gone on about the fact that she didn't have a collar, which I thought she had, but I guess not. And she wasn't microchipped. Even my cats are microchipped. It costs $15. It's not like Amber can't afford it. None of it makes sense, which to me means that most of it is lies. Again, could be wrong. This is just my opinion, but it bugs me. It really bugs me. Something is wrong with this picture, and we may never know what it is. But man, I just hate it. And I just wanted to throw my 2 cents out there. Anyway, that's all I got to say.